Welcome back to No Nostalgia
Mercenaries emerge from the shadows.
This is the end of our grinding. This is the last random encounter in Undertale. We're gonna have
Tinkle Tinkle Hoy.
no
Is that a
mercy
reference to something? I did.
For the last time. Tinkle Tinkle Hoy.
Damn it.
Boy, that sounds familiar. I don't know.
Night Night smashes her morning star. Well, don't smash it. Smash us with it. Silly.
Good night. So yeah, we've been doing this for a little while, you know.
Yeah.
We've gotten.
I really missed on that one.
Our love increased.
We did. We're at level 15. Level, as it were. 15.
I think it's actually not
level of violence 15.
Oh, that's right. It is. Love is in fact short for level.
Yes.
Of violence. It's just all early, but it didn't matter. All right, we won. We got a lot of experience and some really irrelevant gold, just not relevant at all.
Determination.
So we're gonna do this.
My. Oh wait, that's you.
My. So you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly.
Ghastly is from another video game. Stupid.
You're not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Oh my, that's an issue. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. And besides, there are some people I want to protect. Ahaha, eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial. There's something you haven't accounted for.
What haven't I accounted for, Mettaton?
As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body.
You mean the calculator?
However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come any closer, and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then.
Fine.
Ready? It's showtime.
Oh, gracious. Mettaton Neo blocks the way. Now, most people would be really tempted to go to the act menu and check him and see Mettaton Neo's cool. Check text, see his stats, see what's going on. If you do that, you're foolish. Doing anything at this juncture other than land a hit, not click fight, but land a hit on Mettaton Neo bumps you off this run. Mettaton Neo is the final gateway.
How good did you get at that?
Well, as long as I attack. We were gonna switch off the gun because it's fast and I'm bad at it. Alright, good.
906,001. It's the ones.
Send him on.
Guess you don't want to join my fan club.
Nah.
Usplode.
He said nothing about us not being evil, so, our fate is sealed.
I guess we're evil.
Our fate is sealed. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. We're here now. We're walking down this hallway, and we're gonna take the long elevator. The long elevator that has its own soundtrack track, despite literally being the sound of a fucking elevator.
Yeah, it's an elevator.
The only non-rattly elevator in the whole game. You know, like, what they should have done was just not put the elevators online. Could have been...
Yeah, they should have.
Could have been prevented from getting to this point. Level 19! We
All right,
gained
then.
4 levels from fighting Mettaton Neo, despite ending him in a single hit.
Yeah.
Can I use this elevator? The elevator is in use. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now we're in a city.
Spooky. This part is so spooky, like the abandoned new home.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's spooky because nobody's here, but nobody's ever here. Nobody's here in a regular run either. Well, that's not true. Once you get to the house portion, monsters tell you a story.
Yeah. It's a sad story.
I cried.
So yeah, it's a box. You should probably get the stuff.
I mean, there's also a box literally in the judgment room, but wait, we should think about where we put our best healing items. Because
Oh right.
changing screens is hard. We're gonna want the instant noodle. We're gonna want to be able to pull out the instant noodles close to the butterscotch pie. So shit. Stupid. All right. Snowman piece. Snowman piece. Face steak. Wait, the face steak heals more than the snowman pieces. Okay. The legendary hero. Monster candy. Legendary hero. Did I miscount? Oh, there's another snowman piece.
There's another snowman piece.
All right, here's our inventory.
Don't the legendary heroes do a bit more than the snowman piece?
They do. But once... Oh, yeah, so we're going to want... There. Now, actually, first, let's put the burnt pan on instead of the...
Why?
The gun.
Oh, because it buffs healing and your attack matters
Buff
not
healing
even
and
a
my
little bit.
attack doesn't matter even a little bit. I'm not even going to get the knife. I don't give a shit. We may want to pick up the locket. There is, again, a box in the Judgment Hall next to the save point. So I should leave one slot open to pick up the locket because the locket has good defense. Unless we decide to put the cloudy glasses on. Oh, wait, no. Sans fight ignores invincibility. Cloudy glasses will do nothing.
For that matter, he only has one attack.
Yes.
Right? It's damage per frames of contact with a bullet.
Yeah, which is why invincibility is removed. You get no mercy invincibility.
You get no invincibility, but your defense doesn't matter either.
That's true. But in that case, having the cloudy glasses on wouldn't matter anyway. I don't think we ever picked up the apron. Does the apron buff healing? Well, we don't have any other pieces of armor, so... I'll just, put another snowman piece in there. Inventory management.
Riveting YouTube experience.
Riveting YouTube experience.
Alright, equip the pan.
Yeah, sorry, I'm phasing out. Equip the burnt pan. Put whatever I had on back in the box.
The gun.
Gun. Yeah, whatever.
And we're gonna...
Ah! I'm nervous. My hands are shaking. Ooh.
Alright.
Just to be sure.
Yeah.
Might as well use up all our determination now. Oh.
There's
Now, check this out. He leaves them in the kitchen and the hallway.
Oh. That's,
It's a golden flower.
So, Kara is now just explicitly telling us...
What to do. It's a golden flower.
Alright.
It's a great reading chair, but it doesn't seem like anyone uses it. The coals are still warm. Nothing useful.
Howdy, KayRob! You finally made it home! Remember when we used to play here? Boy! Today's gonna be just as fun!
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna play. We're gonna play. No chocolate. You took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. Stovetop. I've read this already. There's some white fur stuck in the drain. Also, note, that was in the first person, and the text color didn't change. So even I'm really confused right now about who is in control. I'm actually
Isn't
really
the narration always Kara, actually?
Technically, that's never confirmed, and people argue over it. Reading the narrator as Kara is my preferred interpretation because I think it does things for the text that are otherwise not done, that I think ought to be done. Like, give Kara 3 arcs instead of only an arc in the Massacre run. But, so if you read it that way, then the narration is also Kara, but the red text is Kara speaking directly to the player and not as a piece of the game.
Or maybe directly to Frisk.
Also possible. It's full of crumpled up recipes for butterscotch pie. That's cute. Wow, I'm actually sweating a little bit. First person in white text.
I remember when I first woke up here, in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom, Dad, somebody help me, I called out. But nobody came.
Seems like gardening tools. Okay.
Alright, you can't see the face I'm making right now.
Rob is making quite a face. It's a golden flower. Let's check out our room. Oh, it's presents. We're not picking these up. We decided not to. Dusty toys.
Yeah.
Dusty toys. Not just uninteresting toys, but toys that were specifically sprinkled with monsters. My drawing. My bed.
What does he say about the other bed?
His bed. Our clothes. No. Room under renovations.
Eventually, the king found me crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to him. Then he held me, KayRob. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, There, everything is going to be all right. He was so emotional. But for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all.
Wow, oh my god. Took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. Now, I didn't do this back at home, and I fucked up for that. Well, I didn't tell Rob to do this back at home, but it's me, KayRob.
Yeah.
The entries are always the same. Oh, cool, I'm being ordered not to give a shit about this area. It's a trophy. Number 1 Nose Nuzzle Champs 98. Still has that sweater. Nothing useful. It's a king-size bed.
Well,
Macaroni Art of a Flower for King Dad.
that one wasn't his.
Well, that one wasn't ours. It may have been his. I unlocked the chain. The date I came here. If you examine that in a regular run, it is a calendar from 21X.
I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. And believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I would feel something. But it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, KayRob. I thought of all people she could make me feel whole again. She failed. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. KayRob, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. So wait a minute.
Yep.
There was...
Hold on.
We might have to cut a few seconds while I remember what I was going to say.
Rob's gonna remember what he's gonna say.
Oh, right. So, in other words, Flowey went to Toriel and said, "Hi, Mom, it's me."
Yeah.
So, in the beginning of regular runs, when she shows up and says...
No, she doesn't know. He loaded before that point. He's about to tell us. Oh, wait, hang on. You may not know. Okay. He's about to...
But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens when you... Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought. I don't want to die. Then I woke up. Like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden. Back at my save point. Interested, I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, KayRob? I was amazed too. At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing. For a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are.
All they are, like, characters in a video game, perhaps.
It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse! You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way.
Ooh.
At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen.
Thanks for watching our playthrough, by the way, guys.
Those pathetic people that want to see it, but are too weak to do it themselves.
Yeah.
I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they?
Rob and I are turning around like in Spaceballs.
Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, KayRob. I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book. I've burned every book. I've won every game. I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone. I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue, I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, KayRob.
Notice every time he stops us, we've stopped even getting the little bubble that signals an encounter. We were getting it in New Home.
When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you.
That's because I'm a completely different human being.
I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. KayRob, your determination. Somehow, it's even greater than mine.
Wait, this implies that Flowey's faced Undyne the Undying.
I mean, he does have the inescapable bullet ring.
Jesus.
I just have one question for you, KayRob. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left. And decided to give you a proper burial rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, KayRob. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. KayRob, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then, let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. But seeing you here changed my mind. KayRob, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. We don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them, but he just won't. KayRob, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all of this? KayRob, I said it before. Even after all this time, you're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way. So that's why... What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, KayRob, no hard feelings about that back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off! I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, KayRob. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making that creepy face. This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor.
Next time, on No Nostalgia Filter, we face judgment for our sins.
Oh, God.
I gotta tell you, Rob, I am having a physiological emotional reaction. I actually started shaking halfway through Flowey's story, and I've seen it before.